Hey y'all, so have you ever felt like the worst mom ever? Because that's basically how my week has gone. I have felt like the worst because I've been yelling at my kids, I've been threatening to take away activities from them, I've been, oh my, I've been horrible, I'm not gonna lie. But because, especially since I know, like I'm supposed to be doing these I see statements, like I see that you are upset that you have to do your chore, but I am proud of you for getting up and doing it anyways, even though I know it's hard for you. I see that this is hard for you, but I'm proud of you for doing it anyways. And because of that, I know that I'm not doing the best I can because I know that my best is better than what I've been doing this week. It doesn't help anything that we started back homeschooling and we had taken about 2 weeks off just because I didn't even plan it, to be honest. I buffered in an extra 20 days at the end of my school year by accident. And with that, I ended up just taking off 10 days, essentially, 2 weeks, because we had my son's birthday, we had a baptism for him after that. My sister flew in, and not like it's her fault, but it's just, we had a lot going on. And it was just so much going on that I just was like, no, we're not going to do school. You guys can go read a book. You guys can go play outside. You guys can go do other things. And things were so nice. And then we started school back up and I was like, sit down, do your work. And I felt horrible because I was like, why do I have to yell? I hate that. But then I remembered, so I sat down and I was trying to figure out what I did that was different than normal. And I couldn't figure it out until I realized I had changed my diet about a week ago because I found out that I had accidentally put myself on a keto diet. I don't particularly care for diets, but it's just the way it ended up because I told my son he wouldn't have to eat anything, or I wouldn't eat anything he wouldn't be able to eat. And because he wasn't able to eat bread, we just didn't eat carbs, like we didn't eat bread. But he ate some periodically and I just didn't realize it so he couldn't eat the bread because of the fact that I hadn't made some from scratch. He can't have artificial sugars, and so there's a crap ton of artificial sugars in bread. And so he couldn't eat bread because of that, and so we highly limited his sugar intake on that, or his intake of carbs, and then whenever he ate sandwiches, I didn't really feel like it at that point, and so I just didn't think about it. And so I ended up putting myself on a keto diet, and I was taking this beautiful little pill. It's called Metaburn, just in case you can't read it, but it helps to boost your metabolism or set it on fire, essentially, boost it or jumpstart it, essentially, if your metabolism is gone. But it also helps to increase your brain health, which reduces your brain fog. It also helps as a mood booster, which is what I use it for. Exercise recovery, it's also what I use it for. It's really good for your skin and liver health. It's an anti-anxiety vitamin. It helps to lower stress levels and mental, emotional, and physical stress, which is amazing. It gives you energy because when you balance everything out, you end up getting more energy. It's also an antioxidant, or has an antioxidant in it that reduces inflammation and gives your immune system strength. But also, because of the fact that it boosts your metabolism, it helps you lose weight. And so I didn't really think much of it, that all of a sudden I was getting brain fog again, or I was getting lightheaded, or whatever. And I talked to a friend of mine who happens to be a nutritionist, and she was like, I would stop the diet and the Metaburn because with both, I was essentially sending my system into shock and shutting my body down. And so I'd stop taking it. But I've noticed so much of a difference, even within a week, y'all, a week. I noticed that I was angrier again and my mood stability was gone and I wasn't able to be as happy-go-lucky, or not happy-go-lucky, but as carefree as I normally am. I wasn't able to do all the things that I usually like to do. And so because of that, I try really hard. I have to figure out, one, how my levels are first before I add it back in, because I want to be careful whenever I do add it back in. But, I mean, it's something I want to keep doing because I know for a fact that it's good for my body, that it's going to help me to balance out altogether. Vitamins are amazing, and I love taking my vitamins, and so I have to find other ways to help balance out those parts that are hard. But really, I mean, I have to find ways anyways that are going to help me to be a better mom and to stop doing the things that I know are wrong anyways. Most of it is self-control. So if you have any hints or any ideas on how to control myself or yourself or anything like that better, please let me know, because I'm really bad at that right now, where I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. And so until I can take it again, just know it works. I have so many friends who rave about it. It's not just me. It's the only thing that helped me get off that plateau after I had the baby. Everyone knows what I'm talking about if you've had a baby, where you get to this point and your body just plateaus and you just don't lose any more weight. And you're like, what is going on? And so it helped me get past that. And then it also was the only thing that helped me to actually start losing that belly fat, that little mommy pooch is what I call it. And it's the only thing that actually gave me the energy to make it through the days, where I was like, whoo, let's do this. Let's get motivated. Let's go clean the house. Let's go clean off the table. Let's go vacuum the house. Let's go do the dishes. Let's go clean our room. Let's go fold the laundry, which I do not do very much if you know me. So if I'm folding laundry, you know the house is about to be on fire. I'm just saying. And so I highly recommend it for anybody who is wanting or needing help, who wants to do a natural way. It does have 5-HTP in it, so if you are taking an antidepressant already and trying to get off of it, you do have to check or consult with your physician, because it is something that may give you a serotonin overdose, I think is what it's called. And so just consider that as well. You also can't take it if you're breastfeeding or nursing, or that's the same thing, breastfeeding or pregnant. But it does help, and it's amazing, and I would highly recommend it to all of my friends because of the fact that it helps so well. And I mean, if I can feel it leave my system that quickly, and if I can see and feel a difference, if my kids can see and feel a difference within the first week, I'm willing to say it's effective. I'm just saying, like 100%. So if you have any questions, drop me a message or comment. Feel free to let me know what works best for you on how you control yourself and how you deal with the crazy stressful life we call mommyhood. And I will see you next week.